Hi, welcome back to our mess. We're just going to do a little vlog tonight and tell a little bit about us. But first, I want to say I just went and watered my flower bed, or not my flower beds, my little gardens that we did the other day, and I've got peas coming up.
In 4 days, those things have already started to sprout. Pretty
So,
awesome.
hoping to see the lettuce and the dill and the no, I've got green beans, not peas. The peas aren't up yet, but green beans are up. So I'm excited.
So, we are happy to see you guys back again. Still having fun so far. So, we really enjoyed putting out that last video, which was an edited video, and look forward to doing that again. Please don't mind the ice cream truck that's driving through the neighborhood right now. We thought he was leaving, but apparently not. So, so tonight we wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about us. It's a beautiful evening out right now.
It rained twice today.
Awesome rain, and the temperature's great. Beautiful sky, and just sitting out on the back porch, enjoying the weather and watching the kids play in the grass. But we kind of wanted to talk about us a little bit. So we had a request from one of my cousins about, what she asked, marriage advice. Relationship and marriage advice. I don't know that we are qualified to give advice, but we can use our example. And so, as we mentioned in a couple of videos ago, Maybeth said that this was our 24th anniversary month, and I guess we've been together long enough that we can talk about ourselves a little bit. So,
We've only known each other for a couple of years.
Yep, it's true. Where do you want to start? How are we going to start this?
My favorite introduction to our marriage is, or how we met each other, not necessarily marriage, but how we met each other is, I know people who have met online and have married people they've met online. I know several people that have done that. And Richard and I, we met the old-fashioned way. We met on horseback. So that was back when we were 12 years old. We used to go on a trail ride that went from Fort Davis, Texas to Pecos, Texas, and it took 4 days, and we'd camp out on the side of the road, and that's where we met. And first time we met, we always say first time, second time.
You want to tell the whole story?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't real fond of him the first time we met, but after that he grew on me, so he's a lot different, but as you get older. So.
Keep going.
What else do you want me to say?
You love telling the story.
Do you want me to tell the whole story?
I don't know.
Or are we going to split that up between videos, come back for more later?
I guess we can.
So.
Anyway, as far as relationship and marriage advice, I think the number one thing, well, there's several things. I don't know if there's a number one or two, but important things are starting with, in no random order, in no particular order, and this is very random order, is a respect for each other. It's having an absolute respect for each other, and showing care and concern with everything that we do. You have one?
Best friends. He's my best friend. Whenever we got married, I had gone through some hard times, bad marriage. I was a single mom, and I had moved away from Texas for a little while, and whenever I came home, I decided I was never leaving Texas again. And whenever I married this guy, he, after 5 years, he got a job that required us to move, and so I had to decide whether our relationship was important enough for me to follow him anywhere, and I decided our relationship was important enough for me to follow him anywhere. And the biggest thing with that is that I trust him, that he's taking care of our family, and he's not going to do anything selfishly, because nothing he does is selfish. And so I followed him, and we moved about 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours away from home, which was really hard, but we relied on each other, and it was the best thing I think we ever did, was moving away from family and people we knew, because we actually had to pull together and be strong
Figure it
together.
out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Rely
and
on each other and not anyone else.
I think up until that point, I didn't truly trust that you were my best friend. I mean, I loved you and I thought that all was great and everything, but once we moved away from home and had to stand on our own 2 feet, our friendship became stronger and our love became stronger and we became a better couple. So I think that's the most important thing, is relying on each other, being best friends.
She is most definitely my wife, and for that I'm very grateful. I'm blessed to have her as my wife. But I see it as more than that. She's also my girlfriend, because it's really easy to get into that husband-wife mode, and to the point where it's just the everyday norm, and you forget how special they are, because they're always there, every day, in and out, the good and the bad. They're never going to go anywhere, so you think in your mind. But if you treat them like your girlfriend, just like your first date, as often as you can, that special relationship is still there. So she's my wife, and that exalts her above anything in the world. But I like to call her and treat her like my girlfriend, because I think sometimes we're still on our first date, and I love that.
I love that. We've been in the honeymoon phase for 24 years, so
I agree. We're pretty goofy like that.
we are. And I think it's important to be playful and not be scared to hide your feelings. Like, we've got 5 boys and a girl. They always see us kiss. They always see him tickling me and loving on me and everything like that. And I know that because of the way he treats me, because of the playfulness and everything, I'm the most important thing in the world. So, because he always does the same thing, and our boys see that, and I'm grateful that we never hid any of that stuff from our boys, because they know that we love each other. And I hope that they know how to treat their wives and their girlfriends.
Well, I've actually had the boys say, we've heard them say that they would like to have a marriage like ours. And I would hope that we have done something right to hear that. If they are that proud of our relationship that they want one like ours of their own, then I feel like maybe we have shown them the right things.
And on that note, I haven't got to be around our oldest with his wife, but when we were around them, they were adorable together, and it just made me happy, because I see him treat her the way he treats me. So it makes me happy.
I agree with that. Anything else on relationship advice?
I don't know. Maybe not for this video.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have to put up another video. Think about some more things.
Anyway, folks, it's a little different tonight. We are not new at this. We are not novices at this, which I am very grateful for, because I'm not sure I can live through that again.
Oh, please. Do you realize that we have been married for longer than we were not married?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I love it.
We're grateful you guys are here tonight. We hope that you guys come back and see us again. Please, if you have not done so, hit that red subscribe button. That would sure help us out.
And thank you for all those who have subscribed to
Absolutely.
this point. We sure appreciate you.
Absolutely. This is our silly little story. It may not be much important to other people, but we sure like it.
We will be back with more of our story, because that was just how we met. Well, it's a long story, and I think maybe on our anniversary we'll have to share it.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
It sounds good.
Okay.
So, thank you guys. We'll see you again.
Good night.
Good night.